building with me. Jeez. I listen. Just doing a quick announcement. I am going to be free tomorrow from 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. tomorrow for about an hour. For about an hour tomorrow, 6 p.m. I'm going to be free. So we can do a nice debate slash discussion show. You guys can just pull up what you guys want to discuss, and then we can get things flying. To be honest with you, it's been quite nice. It's been quite eventful. I've been seeing what's going on in the community, so hopefully you guys got something to say. And if you do have something to say, just let me know if you would like to be one of those individuals to be on the panel. I think in total there's 6 members that can be on the panel, including me. So that's 5 other individuals. Let me say there's only 5 other spaces available. So if you guys would like to come on and have that type of discussion and debate tomorrow at 6 p.m., please let me know beforehand so I can get you guys the link sent out and I know exactly what the numbers are saying. So let me know what the numbers are saying. Just simply, as I said, always just email me, kalam@live.co.uk. If you've got my WhatsApp number or any other social media ways of contacting me, holler at me as well so we can get it on and popping. What can it be? So at 6 p.m. GMT tomorrow would be very, very good if I can get you guys in. What is there? I saw my brother Asai Mahotep was active in the comment sections. Shouts out to my brother Asai Mahotep. There's some new people have come on from Vocab's channel to this channel who are following right now. So salute to you guys for jumping on and following and seeing what's going on over here in the UK on Titans TV. Let me think. Anything else? Yeah, to be honest with you, just kind of have like an open discussion so we can have, Muslims, Christians, Chemetics, atheists, I don't know, whoever is around that wants to jump on the panel, actually have some conversation discussions. That will be amazing. What would we be discussing though? I'm just trying to think something that can just bring everybody together. So you guys let me know. Do you want to build or do you not want to like debate and destroy? Like it's completely up to you guys what you guys want to do. I'm just here to facilitate it tomorrow, 6 p.m. GMT. Just let me know if you guys are down for it and any topics that you want to bring up. Let's get it on. Jeez. Okay, cool. So family, thank you a lot for tuning in. Let me see if I can stay like about a minute and a half extra with you guys. Is there anything in the comment section that you guys want to say before I do head off? Let me know right now. Again, I'm just repeating myself. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. GMT, we will be having a nice debate discussion. I have a free time of literally an hour. So it's going to be like on the dot, 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. Just real quick, we can do a show. If not, just let me know because that's the only time that I have free. So it will be really, really good to get you guys on. I'm seeing more and more that my committed community are being more active. So it'll be nice to actually get you guys to come on in. My Christian community as well. I see you guys are being very, very much so active. So it'll be nice to get you guys in as well. I think that I think really and truly, it would be nice to have more like Christian comedic dialogue. I think that in terms of like, especially being at Speaker's Corner, I feel as though we had pretty much like exhausted Islamic studies in the sense that it to me I feel as though like it's like you're bullying Muslims because you're constantly talking with them. You're constantly talking with them, and of course when you're talking with Muslims, from my perspective, I don't agree with the standard Islamic narrative. It's not like I don't agree with Islam or Muslims. It's like it's just another religion. But the standard narrative, I can definitely see that is harmful. And then because you're now speaking on those topics, it feels as though you're attacking Muslims, which is definitely not the case. It's just that you're against the standard Islamic narrative. Cool. So it's like I think it's time now. Maybe we start going towards the Christian narrative. And again, for anybody who's out there right now, I always say I don't have nothing wrong with Christianity or Christians as such. But it's going to be, I feel as though, we need to bring some balance and maybe like talk about certain dogmas or certain ideas that are floating around that may be, how can I put it? Certain things, like I don't really have no problems with the biblical literature, if that makes any sense. Just the same as the Quranic literature, I don't have no problems. My problem is really truly the way people understand the literature and the narrative that's pervading amongst the religious or the scribers of those religious books. Like I don't agree with that. Do you see what? Does that make sense? Are you Muslim best? Best? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Bathe? I don't know what that means. What you're saying anyway. Um, yeah, yeah. Because when I listen to like certain, when I'm looking through the Christian comment sections, and I'm like, and especially when it comes to comedic stuff, I'm half half because I'm like, oh, maybe they're feeling that type of salty way because the majority of comedic people speaking might have come in like a very salty way towards them. So that's why they're talking like that. For me, I'm like, why can't we just all like get along and just share our cultures or share our ideas and philosophies with one another instead of it having to be like a belligerent affair? Like, why is it always combative? It's like, if it's combative, I like combat too, you know. But as a host, I like to be non. What's the word? Non-partial. I like to just be above it all. You know, some people say I'm arrogant for it. I'm like, I like to just be above it all. Why? Why am I? Why? It's like why? I just see all of you guys, not all of you guys, but I just see it as like, hmm, you're like my child, man. Let me show you love. Let me talk with you and discuss with you instead of like trying to beat you down. Like, what is the point of that? Like, can't we just get along? But again, I don't mind activating my debater, fighting spirit, which is cool, which is cool as well. But I just don't want to. It's like why? I'd rather just build with you guys than actually fight with you guys. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense anyway. Let's just read through your comments. Because some religions say fight those who disbelieve and all. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Lo, what's popping, fam? Peace and blessings. Got a day off today. Yeah, no. Nothing's popping today. Tomorrow, I want to do a show, 6 p.m. GMT, so UK time. We can have a discussion or we can have a debate. It's going to be more viewer led, meaning whatever you guys want to discuss. If you want to discuss with Christians or you want to discuss with Muslims or you want to discuss with Kemits or whatever the case is, like we can do that. So you guys could just basically choose what you want to do, and then we can have that, and I'll facilitate the conversation. Thoughts on Iran and Iran Saudi. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. I've been watching BBC News today actually, and just seeing what's been going on, and I was just in awe and listening to, I believe it was the Iranian president, and how articulate he was, just talking about the fact that the aggression from USA on Iran, completely unjustified, and like nobody is talking about it. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. Imagine if Iran just, said, boom, let me blow up something to do with in USA, like in American soil, because I don't like the way what you're doing. It's like, yeah, somehow this world. But anyways, I'm not a politician. I'm not gonna get involved with the politics. It was just very interesting for me to see that. Um, yeah, it's just interesting me to see that. Like all of this stuff, I just don't. Um, I always say I'm not knowledgeable enough to talk about it. So what's going on in Palestine, Israel, Ukraine, Russia, all those things there, I'm not knowledgeable about it. And I'll be real with you. I think for me is willful ignorance. For me, it's willful ignorance because I can read up, I can learn, but it's like I don't care. Villain era, villain arc. I really don't care, to be honest with you. And I would rather get my life in order and what I can affect in my universe, my stratosphere, my realm of power. Um, and everything else, I don't care. You're not going to see me, going out for Israel or going out for Palestine It's like, fair enough, I might have some Israeli friends or people of Palestine, fair enough, like on the peripheral, but really and truly, there's too much going on in my life to be caring. When I say caring, it's not like I don't care, it's caring in the effect of putting my effort and energy towards something. Okay? No, no, I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I think charity should really start at home. Let's quickly see what's going on. Debate that Sig guy. Do you know him? Yeah, he's a Christian. He used to go speak school. Yeah, yeah. Sig is amazing. Sig is awesome. But what? Like, a lot of people always tell me, like, debate this person. It's like, okay, cool. Like, but what would you want us to have a conversation? What would you want us to debate? Like, what would be the topic to debate certain individuals? That's what I would like to know. Oh man, what's the debate? Okay, are you Muslim? No, I am not Muslim at all. Although I do say La ilaha illallah. uh, but no, I'm not. Interesting that though. Interesting. No, no, actually, can we do that real quickly? Yeah, can we do that? Obviously, I I don't identify as a Muslim. Um, yeah, obviously I don't identify as a Muslim, right? But in terms of like the bearing witness to those two things, like the Shahadatain, I actually do bear witness to those two things. Can you imagine? I actually do bear witness to it. Um, but unfortunately, it's not what the standard Islamic narrative's version of bearing witness to those things are. Does that make sense? That's kind of weird, you know. That is very, very weird when I really think about it. And it's only because I've done a deep dive investigation, and I can literally say yes, I do 100% bear witness that Muhammad, Rasulullah, Muhammad definitely was an apostle. Um, yeah, 100% they say that. But unfortunately, I'm not talking about the traditional Muhammad, i.e., the Muhammad that you find in the Hadith accounts. I'm talking about the historical Muhammad was 100% to me an apostle. And the question then is like, what does it? See, nobody asks like those real questions, you know, like what is an apostle? What are you bearing witness to? But anyways, that's a side note. That's a real big side note. Okay, cool. You want to debate Muslims? Okay, cool. You want to debate Muslims? All right. Make sure you email me kalam at live.co.uk, KALAM at live.co.uk. And then hopefully we'll have some Muslims on, and then just let me know what topic you would want to debate those Muslims on, and then we'll arrange it. It's that simple. Just tell me what is it that you want to debate them on, and then whichever Muslims come on, I'll just let them know this is what you want to do. If Christianity is true or not, okay. Is Christianity true or not? See, that's too big. Like, what? You have to get a claim. What claim within inside of Christianity are you talking about is true or not? Because Christianity, like, is very broad. Like, it's a lot. So, what is the fundamental claim in Christianity, and is that really true or not? Does that make sense? Or is the Christology, this Christology? I don't know. You have to get like something more specific for us to actually have a good debate on or discussion on. Jeez, Louise, nah, 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 nah. No, 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 no. I don't that CR7 King. I don't like that, my guy. That's not the type of spirit that we're bringing into this on this channel. We don't do that. We don't blaspheme the Holy Spirit over here. Who, what, where? Jeez, I love that. Who, what, where? Mm, okay, Mohammed Hijab, you know. These guys, these lightweight guys. Well, may Allah guide you. You really look, my friend, with long beard. I know, I know. Don't let the long beard fool you. Okay. Numbers 31. Okay, okay. Karen got me mad when he hears that. Free Israel. Crap. Okay, let me just quickly go through. All right. Is there ancestral veneration? The Salih Saleh. Is there ancestral veneration in Islam? I have. Okay, nope, sorry, Marie. That you want smoke. Jeez. Okay, cool. Cool. So a couple of you guys want to go against some Muslims. Okay. That the Trinity is true. Probably would be good. Okay. The Trinity is true. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Ooh, quick question to my Muslims. Would you guys, most of you won't even know this in terms of theology, but would you classify yourselves Unitarians? Because obviously I would believe that you're definitely not Trinitarians. So would you say that you're Unitarian? And most people would be like, what's the difference between a Unitarian and Trinitarian? Aren't they all mushriks? All right, cool. So yeah, literally, if you've got my contact details, just contact me. Yeah, get in contact with me, and then we can line it up for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Literally just for an hour though. 6 to 7 p.m. Yeah, 6 to 7 p.m. That would be good. A man like Asar, well, you say easy bands want some heat as well, you know. Jeez. Okay. Oh, yo, real quickly, easy bands. You were saying that you've got some. Oh, right, man, like Akan's up in the building. Um, you were saying something about the academic side of things. Do you think you've got smoke for me on the academic side? Do I need to be present? I don't think I need to be present here for this, you know. Actually, no, I don't think I could do. Yeah, sorry, 1 second, family. My battery is almost running out. It's time for me to dip. I'm trying to go sauna. Trying to go and spa. Sometimes, you know, I wish some of my subscribers were local. Local. Who's from South London, mate? From South London. We're having some real good weather. Felt like going to the speaker's corner the other day, man. Like I did last time. Bring some. Sounds so black of me. Bring some like chicken, some fried chicken, and just have a little picnic in the park. You get me? With all the man them and that, and all the females and that. Bring some libations and really enjoy life. Because the weather has been absolutely amazing. Feel like I'm on holiday. Okay, boom. Shut this down. Good to go. Oh, let's quickly read your comments quickly. Okay. Rah. What is the vibes? What's the debate? Yay. Okay. Cheese, prima, you know. Hannah student show y'all. Yo, Grams. Let's see what the scholars say about whether Yahweh created the waters or not. This is why I know, yeah. This is why I know you haven't done no literature review in terms of scholarly information. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you do realize that for those of you guys who don't know, we're talking about Genesis 1, the creation mythos. It's long been known that the creation mythos actually originated in the ancient Near East. Definitely Genesis 2. They talk about the Mesopotamian, origins of that. But scholars have also, and I've done a show. I remember I did a show. I looked back at it because I was like, to me, this all seems redundant. And even Easy Bands was possibly you was even on that show. But I looked back and I was like, oh, I did a show on this like 8 years ago. And it literally, see, this is like if Chemetics, yeah, because you'll always talk about, the whole Jesus, and I'm like, nah, that's nowhere near Kemetic, yeah. But if you're going back to the Old Testament and you're going to go back to like Genesis 1 and or certain places, other places as well, like the wisdom literature and the liturgical literature, you can clearly see scholars have already done the work, yeah, to say it's clear as day that the authors of, for example, Genesis 1 is clearly dependent. Scholars have argued the dependency, i.e., utilizing Kemetic literature, or the influence of Kemet on Genesis 1. Okay, they look for it. They see the structural, the philological. You know, like there's so many different aspects. Biblical studies, biblical scholars, Christian biblical scholars have already done this, and I'm like, do I really engage in conversations with people who aren't read on academia? Because I don't, I'm not here to have religious conversations with any of you guys. That's like, this is what I do. I will shut the show, and then you guys can have those religious conversations. Because again, I hear some people saying, "Oh, you are arrogant," but real truth be told, like we're not on the same level, man. Because if we're dealing with just religion, it's like, bro, I'm not a believer, so we're not on the same level in that respect. I'm dealing with what can we figure out and prove inside of history, right? In terms of critical scholarship, like we're not on the same level. So if you don't already know that Genesis 1 is categorically taken from Egyptian creation mythos, it's like that means you haven't done the literature review because you haven't read what other people are talking about it in the academic field on this particular topic. Then you don't know about things such as ex nihilo, creation out of nothing. That is post biblical. That's not even like every single biblical scholar knows. They all know that, like when something is already said, like there's no argument on it. Like in scholarship, there's always arguments on things, but everybody says that that is not even part of the Bible. That is post biblical, and unfortunately, Christians are reading it via that dogma. When they read Genesis 1, they read it through creation out of nothing lens. And that's why you're thinking of and you're created and you're doing these parallels with let's go to Psalms and let's go to these places and so forth. And it's like, you lot haven't done the work, man. You haven't done the work. So it's like, do I really engage with religious conversations, or can we up it a level, which is what Titans TV is about, thought provoking media and that, getting you guys to think critically. Can we up the levels, and let's see if you lot can actually do scholarship. And I should really say, if you're not quoting, let's say if you're not quoting biblical scholars, like let's stop the conversation. Just the same way, yeah. When we do like Islamic stuff, like quote me Islamic studies scholars, quote me Quranic studies scholars. I don't want to hear, oh, Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah said this, and it's like, for flip's sake, man. Is that the level that we're on? In the Hadith says this, and I'm just like, oh shit, man. Is that the level that we're on? Like, can't we just like up it a little bit? But more time we can't. More time we can't. So it's like, I'm just here by myself, trying to have intellectual conversations with people who are not on my level yet. Yeah, let it sound arrogant. Anyways, let me go back and read some of these comments. Let's see. Yeah, going to sauna in this is wild, bro. It's necessary. It's necessary. Indeed, bro. The topic is, what do the scholars say about whether Yahweh created the waters or not? I'll simply gather and cite sources on the scholarship on the matter. Okay, cool. You do that. Do that. Do that. It'll be very interesting. I will literally give you 5 minutes to 10 minutes tomorrow to like go through scholarship and post up. No. Before we do that, we need to prove you first. We need to prove you first because I'm literally going to give you. You be the first one on easy bands. Yeah, you can have like 5 minutes, strictly you talking, bringing up scholarship. 10 minutes max, but I'm definitely going to give you 5 minutes. That's my word. Word to bond. Yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes. If you're the first person on, like the floor will be yours. But before you do that, like at the bottom of this comment section when this video goes off, just drop your argument, line for your argument, and then say such and such scholar says this. Give me two. Just give me two. It's like a syllogism. Give me 1, 2. Premise, supporting evidence, conclusion. Just do that for me so I can know whether it's going to be a serious one or not. And then 100% you'll get at least 5 minutes, and I'm hoping you get 10 minutes of just straight you talking tomorrow. Okay. Bro, it's all good. It's good. Okay, cool. I literally said, let's debate what the scholars say about whether Yahweh created the water or not. I won't even say my opinion. I'll simply quote this one. As I said, just lay it down in the comment section, right? After this is finished, just lay everything down. Okay, just two. That's all you need to do. Okay, so I know whether it's going to be a good conversation tomorrow or not. Regardless if it's not going to be a good conversation tomorrow or not, I'll definitely give you your 5 minutes to give your argument. Okay, cool. Three for all. Yeah, it's a free for all. But already, since you're definitely going to be on, I know that already. You can. We've got a couple of people that want to go against Muslims, so you can get involved with that. We're going to have some Christian versus Kemet stuff as well, where Easy Bands is going to put forward an argument that the waters in Genesis 1.2, 1 verse 2, those waters were created. Okay, and he's going to provide supporting evidence for that by citing scholarship tomorrow. But you're gonna be able to. Everybody will be able to review his work, yeah, before then. So he's going to, hopefully, if he agrees, he's going to post his argument and two supporting evidences, i.e., two scholars, exactly what they say and why it supports him. Okay, and that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting to see. Do you believe the logic for Tawheed or the logic for Trinity holds up the best? I'm so curious. Why do you like? Again, yeah. I don't know. Like people don't understand. I think I need to every single show. Yeah, I need to like emphasize what this channel is about. This channel is about really introducing critical thinking, because I guess most people are not utilizing critical thinking, logic, right, into the atmosphere of those people who are, interested in religion, history, and culture, yeah, and philosophy. Like simply asking you to put forward an argument. Is that her? I don't know why. Why should that be a difficult thing? I don't want to hear nobody waffling, because more time that's all I hear on the channel is just people waffling. Put forward an argument, an actual concise argument that we can be like, okay, cool. Can we go through this? Like when I do my presentations or I do my shows or my lectures, like, do you know how much work that goes into that? Do you know how many? Every single thing that I'm showing on the screen is sources, source, books, journal, article. This is my thesis. This is what I'm saying. This is the reason why I come to this conclusion. But I'm asking you guys just to do a simple 4 lines, 4 lines, of writing, and there's a complaint. What is your premise? Line 1. Your supporting documentation, i.e., this scholar says such and such. Supporting evidence number 2, that scholar says such and such. Conclusion, this is why I came to this. That's all. So then we can all see, before we even get into like any debate or discussion, what are we discussing? I don't see what was so difficult about that. Please let me know. Anybody, let me know what's difficult about that. Okay, anyways. Who claimed that the waters is just primordial chaos? Jeez! So I don't think you lot understanding how to do debates then, You do realize that when scholars do debates, right? Like most of you guys are used to like sneak up, punch. That's a debate. Sneak up. That's a debate. That's BS. Like who's learning anything from that? Usually, scholars would have an article, a journal, a book that already has the ideas laid out for the other person to read and understand. How are you going to disagree or even agree if you don't even know the other person's position? Like I've been doing stuff on the